Hi there, it's Vanessa again, and today I'm here to talk to you about a choice board. Do you know what a choice board is? Well, actually, we make choices every day, you and I, but they don't fall on a choice board. A choice board is a visual tool of pictures that helps individuals with autism make a choice. It's very simple. It can have as little as 2 items to as many as 20. It depends on how advanced your learner is. When you first start making your choice board, you have to make sure that number 1, that the pictures of the objects are reinforcing to that learner. To do this, you could do a preference assessment and put items side by side and see what objects picked more frequently. Whatever objects get picked more frequently, you know that those are more reinforcing for the learner, thus those should be objects you put on the choice board. And for 2, when you're first starting out, the learner should not have very many options to pick from, as this may be overwhelming and overstimulating, which is not a good thing. So, for instance, we have a new learner who's learning to dress themselves, and we want to give them some personal power in their life. We could start with this, 2 t-shirts, super simple. So I could go to a learner, or you could go to your learner, and go, what shirt would you like to wear today? Would you like to wear this one, or would you like to wear this one? Such a simple question to ask that takes no time from us, but provides the learner with so much power and personal say at the very beginning of their day. Whatever shirt they decide to pick is the shirt they get to wear. Make sure that it's weather appropriate, so that's where some of the responsibility falls on you, but then they get to make the ultimate decision. Having the learner make the ultimate decision is extremely important. A lot of these learners spend a lot of time in therapy and one-to-one sessions where they don't get to pick what they're going to learn that day. They don't necessarily get to pick how often they get reinforced. So, by providing them choice in such simple daily aspects of their life provides them with a lot of personal power. Because how would you feel if you didn't pick what time you went to bed, or what you ate for lunch, or what shirt you wore, or who you had lunch with, or if you wanted to eat lunch by yourself? You would probably feel pretty powerless. And this isn't an okay feeling, which is why choice boards are so important. Studies have shown that choice board increases social skills, increases communication, which is huge for individuals with autism. It also increases motivation, increases positive behavior, and decreases negative behavior. These are all huge important factors for individuals with autism. So now that you have figured out that your learner has successfully can pick between 2 objects, you can start increasing your objects on your choice board to provide them with more choice. For instance, we have 6 items on this board. This is a free time board, so you can see there's a puzzle, there's a computer, there's Play-Doh, there's TV, there's an iPad, and there's outside play. So once their learners completed work, you can show them the choice board and ask them what choice they would like. What would you like to do now? They can pick any of these options. All of these options are okay choices. However, let's say you've been doing this for a week and this board is used multiple times a day and you notice that your learner is always picking the computer. This might be an issue. This may mean that the learner doesn't fully understand a choice board and is simply picking the object that is closest to their eyesight, because the computer is right at eyesight and it's right in the middle. Very easy to point to. At this point, you should probably mix up the objects and their locations on the board. Then, if the child still picks the computer even though it's a new location, that probably shows that they understand the choice board, rather in that the computer is just extremely reinforcing for them. However, let's say they continue to pick the object that's still in this middle spot. That means the child probably doesn't understand a choice board and you need to limit the amount of options and teach them what each one is. And then, for another example of a choice board, we could do, what do you want for breakfast? And this choice board is a lot more complicated and is much more for developed and advanced learners. So, as you can see in the first one, the learner gets to pick one drink. They can pick water, milk, or juice. Then they can pick a main, a bagel, cereal, toast, and then they get to pick a fruit. This means that they have completely picked their entire breakfast by themselves. As you can see, choice boards provide learners with ample amounts of power and opportunity in their life. Think of how important power is to you, and think of how much this can benefit a learner in your life. Thank you, and have a good afternoon.